podcast for Tumblr Survivor that I'm starting. I'm joined with Andreas from Mali and Easter Island. He did respectively well. Jay from Somalia and Dynamic Duos.
I was not on Dynamic Duos, I was on Malaysia.
Malaysia, god damn it! I was so close. I knew.
This is the first mistake Junior has made.
First mistake. We have a tally going, right? And then we have Stefan. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, you got it.
Yes, thank God. From Aeolian Islands.
Aeolian Islands, yeah, or Fans vs. Flops, or Areola Islands, either or.
Okay, I have no idea how to pronounce that. You guys all did respectively well in your season, so good. Glad that I have some expertise for this podcast.
Yeah, because you don't bring it.
Right? Wait, Andreas, are you in the 7th place chat?
Yes, 7th place chat is the place to be.
Yes, okay, because Jay's in it too, so I was like, okay, nice.
I'm not. I kind of wanted to be.
Yeah, I tell people, like, if you're not going to win the season, you want to be 7th place. Like, you want to. Like, it's a place to be.
I didn't do a duel in Easter Island, and I got 7th, and that was before it existed, but I knew it was going to be great.
Right? But we'll go ahead and get started with this podcast. So the first season that we're going to talk about is Maldives. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm going to pronounce a lot of things wrong. So we'll just do a cast assessment, how the season's going, and who we think might win the season. And then, yeah, so let's start out with the obvious. 6 girls going, or, yeah, is this, yeah. Well, going straight before merge. That
was depressing.
Gross.
This man in this podcast. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, for sure. The phase definitely flopped.
Okay, no, like literally, I looked through the wiki before like going about this. Like we've been on like fans versus favorite seasons, great as they are. They've kind of been like changing to like more towards where the fan has gotten control. It's like the first 2 seasons were like were fave dominated, and then we had Kate come around and like completely like rewrite the entire thing, and be like, hey, newbies can do well what too, and be like, oh.
Usually,
I feel
like when it's returnees and newbies, usually a returnee wins the season because they know what they're doing.
Well,
usually.
I feel like what we're seeing though lately in like newbie seasons is like most of them have returnees in them anyway. So like I know like, and the game is becoming harder. So like I feel like everyone's getting cracked out of their mind in the first seasons. When they come back, they lose it, and just everyone doesn't know what they're at. So the newbies win because at that point they're kind of like level-headed.
Okay, well I played in like a special kind of newbie versus returnee season where it was like first boots, where I got to play with people like John Coffey and people like Jenny, who was on Tino, and people like Stevie and such. It's kind of interesting because what ended up happening that season, for the most part, is that fans, like after the first vote, just like ended up following like the returnees. I did that kind of when I was like with Stevie, but that became very obvious. And what kind of separated me from a lot of the newbies was after my leader was gone, I kind of wasn't like running around with my head chopped off, and it was definitely a point where newbies started to take control of the game. However, like as it came down to the end, a returnee knew how to like handle the jury. That's how Van won.
Yeah, I mean, true. I feel like I don't know if I want to say experience has a lot to do with it, because even if you're a newbie, you like there's some newbies that have played in other orgs, so they're not really a newbie.
In Malaysia, but I was in Malaysia. Kate hadn't played in any orgs before. Yeah. And in Malaysia, the fans and faves, they were extremely even at the beginning, so we went into our switch tribes. It was 4-4.
Yeah.
And all the tribe, it was fans versus favorites, and they almost went to rocks. But on my tribe, me and Sarah and Isabel joined up with like Drew, Alex, and Kate, and then we took that into the merge.
Nice.
Then Kate took over.
Yeah, I mean, with Maldives, it was, let me see it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was like 5-7 in favor of the fans, and the fans really, they took out like the first, like I think the first merge boot is really gonna set the tone for a season or for the merge or whatever, and they took out favorite. So I feel like whoever's controlling the fans or whatever, or whoever's really like got that group together, I think it's really important if you have a group together just to make sure that you get that group mentality going, that you want a group to like win, even though only one person can win.
Yeah, it's like basically you go on moving forward things and like, okay, I just like want someone in this group, and you have like that momentum going. It's like, okay, yeah, we got this. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna do this. We're gonna win, and then you just. It really depends how you move forward with that.
Yeah, and then the faves just I don't know what it was about these faves. They lost immunity and they just went down in numbers. And I feel like one of the obvious things that they did, I don't know how it actually was, but from my perspective, they really like outed Shaylin. Yeah, they really, what's the word? It's not out. They alienated Shaylin. Yeah, that's the word.
I think it was mainly because like there was so much more internal conflict between the favorites this time. It was kind of like, I'm guessing like what I've heard from Easter Island is that the faves just went after each other constantly throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, no one viewed the newbies as players. Some are.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was kind of the same thing, just like throwing something up and to like taking advantage of like the craziness that was going on.
I mean,
with, like the returnees.
No one really knows what's happening until confessionals come out, but like I think with this season, it's from what it looks like on the outside looking in, it's the first time the newbies have really kind of like banded together. I think because like I think they all want like a newbie winner.
For sure.
It's always nice to have like a newbie like come up and like overthrow the faves.
Like there's only one returnee left in the final four, and that's Abby.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about this final four? Like, who do you guys want to see win? Like,
I mean, I don't know any of the newbies personally, so like if I was basing on like a personal basis, I'd want Abby to win because I've like talked to her once or twice.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think like I haven't really been keeping a close eye on the season, but I think all of them are deserving winners. I mean, in Rites of Passage, they all are definitely like have good jury management. They're there to win, so there's no one I think that doesn't want to win, which is interesting in a final four because usually there's this one person that's like, at this point, I don't care, I'm a goat.
Yeah. It's like I feel like everyone here at one point has like definitely seen like the people who are ghosts just like pop up and then kind of like give to like really bad jury rites of passage answers and jury answers, and it's true, like they all had like some really solid stuff there, which is something you don't really see in a lot of like newbies, but also in a lot of seasons.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think people understand, but like the game can be won with like rites of passage and with a good jury like speech. Like if you suck at that jury speech, you can lose a lot of votes. And like I hope these newbies know, like, or even like if you're a first time person going into like a final tribal council, because I've fucked up final tribal councils before. I can say that. Like I've thrown my game out in a final tribal council. Like it's definitely important to like make sure you keep up that good jury management.
Oh, also keep your speeches short. Keep them short.
No 10-minute. I did that. I literally like no 10-minute videos just talking about.
We're getting off topic here, guys.
No, I'm giving from like experience.
We're giving this good advice to the Maldives Final Four. Like, do not talk about your whole game in 10 minutes. Nobody wants to hear you brag.
Honestly,
you don't get asked questions. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's like you get like that feeling that you're gonna get like stressed out. It's like, oh crap, no one's gonna see my game at all.
Yeah.
But if you lay it out, you're just gonna piss a lot of people off, and you're like, okay, we were gonna ask you stuff, but we're like, what's the point with you?
Right.
I think with this season, it's been very interesting. I don't know. I feel like they've had a lot of stuff thrown at them. It's like, tonight we're actually having like tribal council and a challenge and like the pressure cooker, and I mean it's happened before, but I don't think there's been this many happen. So I feel like the players have definitely had to be very adaptable, and they've all earned their spot. So I guess it's up in the air for anyone to win.
I think definitely like Lydia and like all the hosts have done a good job, especially like being a first-time host and I know how hard Teddy is with his seasons. He wants like a lot of good things to come out of it. So definitely props, because they're on day 38 and they're about to finish the season. So they've really I love fast seasons, because one season that I was on, just recently took a really long time. And when games drag, like people get bored on jury and people stop caring about the game, and that sucks for a person who like worked hard for like a jury to not care. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah. So they did a good job on the game.
Should we move on?
Yeah, we can move on. I mean, we'll see more within the next few days who's gonna win, but I guess the next game we're talking about, I don't want to be partial or anything. Survivor Tenochtitlan. I'm not really gonna talk about it much because I don't want to like. If any of the players are watching this from any of the seasons, don't take it seriously. Don't like. I would not take this like for your game or anything, but
yeah, that's a fair point. We did these when I was in Mali, and I remember listening to these, and it impacted my decision so much because I was like, I want people to like me. And it was messy.
oh, for sure. What happened?
Did we lose Jay?
I don't know. I feel like we lost Stefan too. We
Okay,
lost a lot of people. Anyways, we'll keep them moving.
Now they're on the beach. Oh, they are. Yeah, just go.
Okay, so
Please.
this season,
Okay, I'm back. My phone overheated.
Oh, you're fine.
Sit over there.
So I'm gonna butcher the name.
What name?
All every name.
My room, but I haven't told you.
Can you just be nice?
Give me one moment.
Okay. I'll say that to your friends.
What's happening?
Okay, do you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I? Give me one moment because I've been clicking on a lot of things and I can't hear Stefan. How do I unmute Stefan?
Or maybe Stefan's muted himself.
Oh,
No,
no.
Okay,
I unmuted him.
Okay.
Oh, I unmuted him. And then I tried to eject the other J.
Yeah, kick other J.
Anyways, we have
Ooh, okay,
No, I am.
cool. Did I pick the right J? Oh, shit. Well, we can talk about Tenochtitlan.
Where are those people?
They are like people who've already played.
So already.
Apparently I kicked real J.
You had one job, Junior.
Can he get back in? I'll ask him.
We could invite Jenny.
No, she can't. She's playing a game. Yeah, I don't want to have people who are playing in a game be on this podcast because people get really... I don't know. It was a rule David made, and I'm going to go with that rule. But so far for Survivor Tenochtitlan, I don't know. It's been a good game. For me personally hosting, it's been a good game. I don't want to talk about the players. If you guys want to talk about players, you guys can. Like,
Okay.
I'm really upset that AJ went home. He should not have gone home in Mali as early as he did.
yeah.
And then he went home again pre-merged. Like, he's a two-time pre-merger who should not have been a two-time pre-merger.
Yeah.
Not to be mean, but it was kind of like savage and just
Oh my god.
like I love AJ and everything, but it was just kind of like hilarious how bad it was.
I in the tribal council, the live one, I ripped him a new one. They voted him out on his birthday. On his birthday, who does that? Oh my god,
They exiled me on mine Easter, so I had no one to talk to.
Oh my god, people are savage. I feel like it should be a rule, not like to be nice to people on their birthdays. Like, come on.
That's
Sorry, I think the season's going well. I don't know how to pronounce the tribe names, and most of the community probably doesn't either.
No.
I mean, most of my faves are still in the game, so I have absolutely nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
But one thing I do want to two kind of things I want to like talk about is just like two people I know who were like already eliminated. In Max, who I honestly thought was like the most capable newbie in Aeolian Islands. Turns out, second boot. So
I love Max. I love Max a lot, and oh my god, I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but Max was one of my favorites coming into the season, but it happens. I like the sucky thing about being a host is that not everyone's gonna do well. Like I know, like people have to take up those placements, and I cast people that I want to see do well, and not everyone's gonna do well. So that's the sucky part about hosting. But Max, I definitely thought he deserved better.
I honestly thought, like, I say this because I mean it, he was one of the like the top competing newbies in Aeolian. That being said, he did fall into like the trap that many people in Aeolian did in following the first boots. Jay is back, but the one other person I wanted to talk about was Roan.
Roan.
What about them?
I've played like 2 main series Big Brother games with Roan, and they are like extremely good in like the social aspects, and I have absolutely no godly idea how they could go out so early.
Yeah.
Like I honestly was expecting them to like make like some kind of run and making it to like final tribal council. I was expecting that, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, Roan is so good.
It's been an unpredictable season. Like, there's been a lot of people that have gotten home that like Kendall going home is a shocker. Connor went home. I mean,
Connor going home. Yeah, no.
I don't know the dynamics of the game, but I feel like it's just like you never know what's gonna happen next.
Like honestly, I have my edger going, I have my contenders, and I feel like I have to change it episode from episode just because like
so much going on.
Yeah, so much which I love as a host and as a season. Like I can't say like once the season's over, I'll probably make like a podcast once seasons get over just to get all the tea and everything. But definitely I love how the season's going. I think we're reaching the midway point. I don't know how many people are left for the midway point, but
there's 13 of them right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could merge if you wanted.
A lot of people have been like, a lot of players are like trying to guess when the merge is gonna be, which we'll see.
I'm not gonna do some ungodly thing and merge at final 8.
Right? No, like we'll merge within the next 10 rounds for sure. If anyone's watching this from the season, I just don't want to spill that tea.
Here's a question. Obviously, Junior can answer this, but for the other 2 guys, what's your winner pick for the season? Who do you think's going to take the end?
See, that's like really tricky because
Tenochtitlan?
Yeah.
I cannot answer that. There's no because I have my winner's pick, but
I don't want to say because they.
Yeah, I said, the players should not take your guys' opinion serious because you guys don't know what's happening. So I hope anyone that's watching this do not. Yeah, it's just favorites, right?
Yeah,
don't
really,
take it serious. So.
Really, I just have faves in the season right now.
I don't know who's like controlling everything. I have my draft pick.
My draft is dead. Kendall is dead.
My draft.
Oh my god, I love Kendall so much. I loved all the pre-merge people.
Kendall deserves much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm really happy Tata's back.
Tata is amazing. I love her. I love her. She's I love her in tribals. She's so sweet to me. I don't deserve it.
I played with her like a year and a half ago on like random boards on Facebook and never talked to her again. But she's playing on Tumblr and she's rocking it. So I'm so here for it.
Right.
As for like, okay, I actually need to go back to the wiki because I forgot who was in the season because I'm so good at everything.
Ash getting a much needed comeback. I love her.
Okay. Okay. I think I have like my 4. I have 4 people, like 2 on each tribe, 2 guys, 2 girls, and I'm like literally in love with them. Well, mainly because like I played with them outside the game, so I'm like, come on, bring it back, bring it for the seasons we did together. We got this.
Right.
And that's like, we got Samantha, we got Jenny, we got Owen, and then we got Billy. Billy.
I'm so hyped for Billy.
I'm hoping for the Owen comeback because he was taken out pre-merge in Olympics, and I'm like, come on, Owen, you can do it.
Owen didn't try in the Olympics, so I understand his whole what happened. I understand what happened in the Olympics. I played with him, so I hope a lot of these players do well. And
were you a sock back then, or what was it? Were you a sock or like?
Yeah, I was a sock. I was a sock in the Olympics. Everybody remembers those good old days. It was amazing. Jeremiah, dude. When that happened, it was the most wild day.
Like, I was new to the community when that happened, and I thought that was the biggest thing in the world.
I know it was wild. I know. We don't talk about it. Mhm.
So I have
But
one
yeah,
more
I
thing to
mean,
say about this season.
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm so happy Sarah's getting a second chance.
Oh, from
I am
Easter.
too.
Honestly, like, oh, I voted her on Easter Island because, like, I feel like she was new and didn't know what she was doing, and I feel
Yeah.
like, I mean, I don't know what's happening, but like, she's off. I mean, she's made it past like a good few tribal councils. So,
She made it past her best placement in Easter.
yes,
I think
see?
so.
That's
So
my
has
girl.
Tata.
But the thing is that a lot of these players have made it past the placements because a lot of them didn't do well, which is what I was looking for. I wanted people who like didn't do well. Some of them did do well, but like for the most part, I wanted like second chancers kind of thing going.
Yeah,
It's not second chances, but
no, there are a ton who aren't even second chances. They're like fourth chances.
yeah. But I'm glad for a lot of these people that got an opportunity to play again. So we'll see what happens within these next few weeks. So I guess the next game, I don't know if I can pronounce it. Kiribati.
Yeah.
Just pronounce all the vowels.
We might as well like go through every single person like just from the top because like literally that thing is started and we have absolutely nothing else to go off of.
Can I just say how shook I am in a 15-person cast? Like, not expecting that one.
It's tiny.
No, I'm still waiting for the returnees.
I'm still waiting.
I'm still
Everyone's
waiting.
still waiting for those returnees. Like, come on. Like, it can't be this small.
No, I know, because the sad thing is that they have the same amount of people that we have in our game. So I'm like, guys, like.
I mean, last time Matt and Marco hosted in Bhutan, they had a buyback, so.
Yeah, I would assume there would be buyback with 15 people.
Karma
Or maybe,
Island makes a return.
Maybe it would be kind of like Bora Bora where they bring back like several people at one point, like several people at the merge.
That's smart for 15 people. That's not smart to do with 25 people to bring back 3 people.
Exactly. I thought, like I was an alternate for Bora Bora, but I'm like so glad I wasn't part of it just for that fact of like having 25 people and then having 3 people return.
Yeah, it was.
I like how the 3 people returned on day 39. That was iconic.
Was it? Oh, I didn't even know they returned on day 39, but like it was a mess, and I was just not here for that many people to come. But yeah, we can go through everyone. I don't even know what little AJ sent me.
Do you want to look at the tribes or the?
Yeah. So there's 2 tribes, Tarawa and Mayana. I'm probably saying that butchering.
I mean, you're probably saying it right. That's how I thought.
And everyone's gonna yell at you, and that's how it's gonna be.
If you're having trouble pronouncing these, imagine how we feel.
Right?
With Tino.
But I guess we can just go through them one by one. The first one is gonna be. Do you guys want to do by tribes or just by whoever's on the cast?
Tribes is probably easier.
Tribes? Okay. So on the Tarawa tribe, we have Benjamin.
Oh no, Benjamin.
Love Benjamin.
Okay, can I? Like, I love Benjamin. He's precious, but here's the thing about it's not. He doesn't really have the. I've hosted him before in House of Shade X. He doesn't have
like the factor. What do you like?
No, I mean he doesn't really have like that cutthroat thing to like play most games. He's like plays for someone else. Like he's like I'm like I love Benjamin in like the nicest sense, but I'm like saying this. He doesn't really play like his own individual game, and he's taken out super early.
I mean,
and like the times he survives, he's just like a follower.
I feel like that would be a good trait to have for an alliance member. I mean, if anybody from Kiribati is watching this, I don't know why you would be watching this, but yeah, I mean that's a great trait to have. I wish someone would just like follow me to the promised land or whatever in the season. But yeah, I've seen Benjamin around in the community. Like I've seen their pictures in like selfie and everything, and I think they've done Big Brother stuff.
Yeah, he has. He was on. Cool.
Yeah. So.
He was in House of Shade X and iHouse UK.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, hopefully they do well. They seem like someone that's been around the block, so.
And I hosted him in Survivor Games, Survivor Pompeii. He got 10.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's respectable. Any placement is respectable in my book. Let's see. Do you guys know what Trent? I have no idea what Trent is.
I know.
He's in House
Who's
of
Trent?
Shame.
I know him.
Big Brother community?
I think he played on the org. I think it could be.
Do you know a lot of people from the org, Andreas?
I mean, I was there like a year ago, but like I kind of just like died away. I think he was there.
It's dying again. 1 second.
I mean, there was this season, and no one really liked it. It was with Pagong, and I think he was on that season, but I'm not sure. Anyways, if memory serves me correct, he was on the tribe that like got Pagonged, but he was one of the ones that like made it to merge and like could have won. And I don't know if he returned or not. I don't know. I kind of stopped watching New York, but I think. No, I could be thinking of a different person.
My phone does not like Google Hangouts.
Cool.
Just don't kick me this time. Just don't.
Which one do I kick?
Neither. Just don't bother. It'll probably kick both because same email.
Okay, that makes sense. You're fine. What do you have to say about Trent, Stefan?
Okay, well, I played with him in House of Shade, Fans vs. Favorites, and he was a newbie. To say that he was... my mom said, if you don't have anything to say, don't say nothing at all.
We're not looking to be biased here. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Like, no, I'm not trying to be mean or anything because like I haven't talked to Trent like after I got sent to jury. But he really, like, the entire season, he was just like he never added anything to like any call that was going on. He never added anything to like a main chat except like negativity and like aggressiveness towards people. He like brought some people to tears at weeks, which
Yikes. Not good.
And he kept on going about the fact that he had the best social game in the house, but no one was talking to him when everyone like was openly trying to like make conversation with him in PMs in the main chat, but he just was not answering with more than just like 1 or 2 words, and he just kept on like saying, "No, I have like this best social game ever. You have no idea how good I am." And I'm like honestly, we keep telling you how to improve it. You're not doing anything to help yourself, Trent.
I mean, hopefully they improve it from what I'm hearing. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this season goes. The next person, Rob, I think they're from the org.
I don't know them.
I think they're from the org. I'm not sure. I've heard that name.
Wait. I think I know who this is.
I think they're from the org, but
if they're the Hicks Rebel character, then I know who they are, and they've done pretty well in like 2 seasons, I think.
I'm looking for a Rob thing on here, but I don't see
Azerbaijan. It was Hunter.
Rob Rangel.
There was a Rob in Cyprus.
Yeah, it says this is the first org.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they do well. I mean, all these newbies, I'm probably not going to have much to say about them, but hopefully they do well.
He's a fan of Pokemon Go, so...
Pokemon Go, yes.
Wait,
Pokemon Go makes alliances.
Mystic, but I haven't played that much recently.
Mystic. Yeah, me too. Ever since, like, the tracking thing, I've lost a little interest, so...
Yeah, hopefully they bring it back.
If any Pokemon Go executives are watching, no, I'm just
you know what to do.
You know what to do.
Basically, give us money to do what we want.
Yeah. So the next person is gonna be Dana. I don't know, Dana. Anyone? Let me see what they have to say in there.
Dana is
she the sorority?
Yeah. So hi, I'm Dana. I'm a college student from New Jersey, majoring in biology and history. I love history. At school, I'm in a sorority. I'm writing, tutor, and lead service trips. Outside of school, I'm a reality TV show junkie. I love Broadway shows and music, and I'm obsessed with crossword puzzles and trivia. Survivor is a show. Been crazy and forever. I absolutely can't wait to play. You guys can talk about this while I talk to my mom.
I'd love to chat with Dana. She seems very interesting.
Yeah. History and biology, that's
it's a
different combination, but it's a good combination.
I feel like I would definitely be friends with Dana, like if I ever played a season with her, just for the fact that she like has like those like variety of a degree, and then the fact that she's like openly trash like loves trashy TV. I'm like,
Yeah.
you could be my fave.
Yeah, she seems like someone that's easy to get along with.
I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
yeah, Pun Pun after that.
Fun.
I love Pun Pun.
Yeah. Sounds like them.
Then, yes.
Them. Okay.
Pun Pun was sent from heaven.
So are we talking about Pun Pun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I played with Pun Pun in Neverland. I love them. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, go Pun Pun.
I just see them in the mass chat a lot.
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
with them in House of Shade fans versus favorites. They were nice, they were sweet, but they kind of were first boot in a 20-person season.
Not on my
I'm
wall.
shocked it took them this long to get cast.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
going back to
they've-
Benjamin. Benjamin's been trying for 4 seasons.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jordan's been trying since like Olympics. The Jordan from
Jordan.
Bora, like,
Jordan means. Yeah.
yeah, like there's a lot of people. I'm shocked like how many people don't get cast. I'm like, damn.
And the same people return every season.
Yeah, true. So after Pun Pun, we have
Gabe.
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 Yeah.
This is like extended Easter Island family, so I have to root for them.
And this is like extended Rekiora family, and I'm like, because I love Ricky so much, therefore I love Gabriel so much. I'm like,
And
I love you.
Storybook Atlantis family.
Mhm.
Even
Were
though
they in
they got what?
Were they in Storybrooke?
Yes,
Oh,
they were in
nice.
Atlantis. They got idled out by JC.
Ooh.
Rough.
Mhm. That's intense. Idled out. That's a good way to go if you're gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm rooting for them just from, as you guys all say, Ricky is amazing, and hopefully they do well in their season 2.
Ricky
Um,
is a fave.
Karen has requested we talk about Easter Island, so we can't do that.
Who's Karen?
We can't do anything she wants.
Tell Karen that she has to message me if she. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, hopefully they do well. Let's see. Next one we have Carson.
When Stefan's mom or
Carson.
whoever that is tries to get on the podcast.
I know Carson, like, personally. Yeah.
Which Carson is this?
They weren't in this community.
Okay.
A Pokemon Big Brother community and such.
Oh my! I know the Pokemon Big Brother community because of Zori.
My mom's a
There's
big
a
Sorry.
Pokemon Big Brother community.
Yes, I played it twice.
That seems
I know Zori.
Hype.
That's
really.
Zori is the best. Yeah, they're friends with Zori, so they're cool mostly. So
Yeah.
I'm
so
hyped.
Carson. Oh, I'm hyped for Carson then. He's into Pokemon, so hopefully he's been collecting them all.
Sam joined the Tarawa tribe too.
Yes. Yeah, the person who won
Won the challenge.
Oh wait! There was a challenge.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
an amount.
Were the-
What they ended up doing was like whoever won reward got to pick the tribes and then which tribe they wanted to be a part of.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Let's see. We can talk about Sam. Let's see. So Sam, they're 20 years old. They're a chemical engineering student, and they're currently trying to watch every season of Survivor. Nice. Aside from that, I'm Swan from 12 years. I'm continuing school, and I spend far too much time working as a lifeguard. I can't wait to play with you all. Dude, they're all really excited to play. They're all like,
Yeah, they're all hyped.
friendship, like friendship, let's be friends and everything. I can't wait for next season to ruin that.
Oh no, I can't wait for this to ruin like their expectations. I wanted to say and being like, it's gonna be great. There are people I'm gonna know. Went in, it became horrible.
You do get to know some awesome people, but like you also get
Tumblr
to
Survivor. To
Yeah.
ruin your life.
No, it does. I'm like all the newbies. I'm like, guys, you guys are gonna enjoy this, but if you guys stick around, you're gonna get sucked into this community, and you're gonna be here for a while.
For life. It's like purgatory.
I've legitimately been playing Org since I was 11 years old.
Oh, and then you went on TV to satisfy your needs.
Yeah, I did it for 2 years and went on TV, took a 2-year break, and then came back.
Right.
That's my complaint.
And honestly, I'm glad we had the budget to get a celebrity on here.
You should be really blessed. I brought in lots of fans.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, hey, Andres, did those fans help you stay in UK?
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Tumblr Survivor. Okay,
Okay.
Nice. Well, is Sam a? I don't know what gender they are.
Sam?
Is it Samantha or is it just Sam?
I think it's just Sam.
It just says Sam.
well, I'll say
We
they
can-
just to make sure there's no confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. I just wanted to make sure just in case. But
Yeah.
I can use gender neutral
Okay,
pronouns.
yeah. Well, they already won a challenge, so.
Yeah. Wait, what was Winterbells, right?
Yeah, it was Hunter Bells.
Okay. Well, do you guys know what the score was for their?
He got like sorry. They got like 300K.
Okay, these newbies are playing Winterbells with 300K. That's cool. Look at them go.
It was seven. I don't even know how to pronounce numbers. I can do it in French. 700K.
It's 700K.
Okay.
Someone else got 300K.
They're working their way up to Winterbell's glory.
Like
They
Kendall.
They just need like
Samantha.
a trillion more to reach glory, but they'll be there,
Some Kendall-esque Winterbell skills.
right? Oh shit! Did I freeze? That's fine. Let's see. So the next person. So we'll get on to the Mayana tribe. Jean or Jen or
I think it's
Jan?
John.
John. I was going to get there. That was my last pronunciation.
Oh wait.
Because
is this the French one?
I think it. Yeah, because he describes himself as he, so I don't think it's Jean. I think it's John.
If John is watching, just let us know, and we won't butcher it next time. But they're 18 years old. They live in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. I've never been. Is majoring in media and cinema studies. Lifelong dream of being a professional cinematographer has been evident throughout his life. He wrote a lot. His favorite movies are American Beauty, GBF, and Mysterious Skins. Yeah,
Third person.
I mean, they seem like they're ready to play with that introduction they put.
Yeah, they're GTS, so.
Oh, Jitia. Has
Watch
anyone
your
done
next drive.
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, God.
So let's see. So after John, we have Ace.
Okay, Ace, my furry friend.
Ooh, another furry. This community just keeps on getting more.
He attracts.
Okay.
Do you guys know Ace? I mean, I was just gonna read their intro
I know.
unless you guys want to talk about them.
I know Ace. He's cool.
Yeah. Has he played any games?
Yeah, he
Is
played
it-
Pompeii.
Oh, nice. I've heard a lot about Pompeii. So.
Nothing good.
No, nothing.
No, he did. Who won?
Who won
Kendall.
that? Kendall? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
remember
the final
Kendall
three
winning.
was Kendall, Connor from Palawan, and
Nice.
Oh, true.
yeah, Ace.
Nice. All of these people are being successful in college and doing shit, so good for them. I hope this doesn't ruin their
Successful?
lives.
No.
They're like all. I feel like a lot of them are busy. I feel like, well, you can be busy. I work all the time, but like.
I mean, it's summer, so I think they have time.
These
Yeah.
movies, though, if you're doing school in the summer, Tumblr Survivor affects your GPA.
It does.
I know.
Is there a study?
Keep an eye on it, or else you will potentially get a warning. You can kick that school. Anyways.
So let me see. So next up we have Cameron.
Who?
Do you know? Do you know them?
No.
Okay.
It sounds familiar.
What was that?
He describes himself as super gay, like super gay.
I totally make out with Carly J. Webson.
I don't know who he is. He sounds familiar. I want to say he's like from Big Brother Galaxy or something, or like some side season. I don't remember.
Okay, I have never heard of a Cameron in my life, so.
I thought it was Carson. Or
Well, there's a Cameron and a
no,
His bio reminds me that of Simon from Molly, and Simon
no.
went on to win.
Oh, Simon.
So,
So, so next up we have Austin. I have to like scroll up and down because I have to read the names and then read Austin. Yeah. They have, hey, my name's Austin. They're 19. They love to garden. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Same, me too. They're kind of problematic, so we'll see how that goes. And he seems hype. He wants to meet everyone. So.
Okay. Was Austin the one? They had some like live feed stuff in the Kiribati VL the other day. I think it was Austin that was They were like, someone's talking crap about me.
Oh. So about you?
No, about Austin. He said that they had like a VL thing.
Should we be saying this?
No, because it was in the
Green Lounge?
It was in the One World merge thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anything said in the viewing lounge, I take as we can say.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what happened with Austin?
Okay, I found it. Okay, Matt said live feeds, and Austin was like, "Why are people already spreading rumors?" And that you can come talk to me next time, and that they know who they are.
Newbies
oh my God. Do these newbies have premates already? Like this
I
is.
have literally no idea.
This is exciting. I don't know Austin from anywhere, but people are spreading rumors already about Austin. This is. And it says they're kind of problematic. People who describe themselves as problematic, they're probably going to do stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Good for them. Calling people out already. I don't know how far that's going to take them, but.
Yeah, that was in the One World chat, so I figured it was fine.
I know. That's not. You're if it's in the One World chat, that's fine.
There, so if they have eyes, they've read it.
I'm sure they'll read it in the viewing lounge before they see it here.
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, good for Austin. Look at him. Like, I don't know. Like, that's amazing. And then we have the fourth Nathan in the community, I believe.
Keeping count?
No, I'm not. It's probably the third. I'm not sure. And
It's the third. I asked Nathan Cooper earlier. It's a good Nathan. A good Nathan.
I haven't even watched their video.
I think I did.
No, I did.
I forget who was who.
Oh, I did. He's very energetic.
Yeah, as soon as I opened up the video, I was like, "Hey guys, my name is Nathan," and I'm like, this kid is ready to like pop off the screen, which is great.
He's 15 or 14. He said that.
Is he? I'm not sure, but they seem ready to play. Like they are
He
definitely.
It reminds me of the 15-year-old me, and when I was 15, I was rocking to work. So, got my eyes on Nathan, gonna do good.
Okay. Let me just I want to point something out about Nathan because I've observed one of his games. He was in a Big Brother Dream World, but he was also in my first game of our Big Brother 5, and he spent the entire season trying to get me out. So I evicted him right before his dream of Finals 5.
Nice.
In an instant. But he, and then he didn't do anything. He came back in Big Brother Dream World, and he was first boot because apparently he was like cracked tea, as Karen would say. Because he just went crazy. Just because he went crazy in like the house, just like trying to play like super fast, super messy, and I have absolutely no idea what was processing through his mind, because it seems like he didn't really learn anything from his first game in our Big Brother 5. It just seems like he took that and went more ample of being like even more messy and expected it to work, and it didn't necessarily yield the same thing. So I would kind of compare him to Regan.
Oh, somebody got compared to Regan in my season, but like a less, like, I don't know, what kind of just personality-wise, or just how they act with people?
How they played, I guess.
How they play, very sporadic, very like
over the top.
Definitely over the top, and then just like his attitude.
Just out there, if Regan's watching, but I get I get the comparison. I get the comparison you're making, but I love Regan. Shout out to Regan if you're watching.
Shout out to Regan.
Hi, Regan.
Just so everyone knows, Jenny just posted her selfie in the selfie game a few days late this season, but we've all been blessed.
We were all early because Jenny starts the party.
We all like just post selfies now.
I can't wait for Jenny to reblog mine and then use the same hashtag that started in my season.
And then so next up we have the only returnee in the season so far. So far, they are
Yeah,
only returning.
Someone
Yeah.
please like explain to me like the entire thing because I like read it. I'm like, wait, what actually is going on?
So
He played Marshall, but he quit.
yeah, he
Fixate.
played. Yeah, he played in Marshall Islands, but he quit. Like, let me check the.
It was,
Ooh,
Quit
I
on
know
day
earlier,
6, I
it
looked.
was 6 days in, and it was the second round, so it was right after the first tribal.
Okay, and I guess they quit because I mean something happened. So I understand when people have to quit because of personal issues and everything.
Yeah.
I thought this was the same Seamus because Seamus isn't really like
A
a
common name, yeah.
common name. So I was like, that's weird. Like another Seamus is playing. But I mean, good for them. I mean, they got cast and the hosts are letting them play. So
Yeah, good on Matt.
yeah,
And
right.
Marco and Torsa.
And which
Shout
is
out
cool.
to them.
I'm always down for giving people second chances who like either something happened their first season or like they just
They just didn't do that well, yeah.
I mean I get personal life and not doing well and also just not doing well just because it's your first time playing, but
Yeah.
we'll see how Seamus does. Do you guys know Seamus?
No, I don't.
I mean they played, so I didn't know if anyone knew them. Like
I think unless another attorney shows up that if his tribe loses, he's going to go because he has a distinction.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially after like that announcement that made like light of it. It was like, oh, now he has a target. Probably
Yeah.
has a target on his
Like,
back.
I would have thrown that Winterbell's challenge, so I wasn't like.
yeah. I think like that's not target worthy, but anything that like makes you like different from everyone
Yeah.
else definitely puts a target on your back, even if it's like not negative. So Seamus has some work to do, but hopefully they either understand or I mean he quit day 6, so I don't know how much.
I mean, like, and the host said in the announcement, they're like, and like the circumstances of the situation. So like, it could have been like a family thing. So like, and
Yeah. Like,
everyone in the cast would be like, I mean, like if it's like we obviously don't know what it is. It could be something extremely personal, but like if it's something like that he opens up to the cast about, I don't think they'll hold it against him.
Yeah, it depends on how good his social game is with talking to people, being like, yo, this is what, because like when I well, it's not a similar situation, but when I got outed as the catfish, I got voted out that same tribal because like it was a big
That was a
thing and everything.
completely different situation.
No, it's the same thing. Like this
No, it's
announcement's
not.
made. Yeah, this announcement's made, and like now I got this big target on my back. I'm not gonna talk about myself. That's fine.
You were well.
just because you used a different name.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you had played before, though.
No, I haven't, but like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Jeremiah could be my real name for all we know, Junior. You know?
I don't have no face protection. Never mind.
But the last person up is Derek. Let me see what Derek has to say about himself.
16.
Well, Derek won Big Brother, so I'm sure this should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, no, playing against a lot of 20-year-olds and teenagers. Yeah, no, I think he'll be fine.
Right, I think Derek's gonna be fine. He, from what I saw in BB, 17?
16.
16. They played a great game, so hopefully they don't get targeted for playing an amazing game in BB 16. But yeah, I mean, this newbie cast, they got 15 people, so if it stays at 15, they have a good road to. I don't know if they would merge early or they would have returnees like come back. Like I meant like buyback or whatever. But
I mean, I think like, what if they had like just a hidden returnee, like who would just
they get war roomed in.
Yeah, pretty much like war roomed in at merge or something.
at merge, right? Like just like skips the whole
merge at
process.
12, but then reveal it to be like, oh hey, look, we actually have a 16th player.
They will get voted out immediately.
I don't know if you guys were here for this, but Olympics had that secret tribe of winners that we didn't find out until final 20. So I'm like, what if there's another tribe of returnees just like already playing the game? That would be fucking wild.
That'd be something.
I had convinced like Stefan and Stevie that I was on a secret tribe for Aeolian for like I think like a good like 5 days, and like we were like.
Okay, no, you convinced me for like a day. Don't stretch it.
We were on call, like strategizing with Grace.
I was like, okay, wait, I need to like make sure that Andres is actually not trying to screw me over. I'm like, why? And then he just like started bringing up like the most random facts. I was like, oh no, this actually could be real.
Secret
Anyways,
trap.
Right?
there's definitely something like 15% cast is small. I feel like there's something coming.
There's a twist. Like there's Matt. Like there's no way.
Matt
like there's a
Summers.
twist.
Matt
fucking Summers.
Summers.
Yeah. last time they had Karma Island, it brought back Mr. Austin Trevino.
And there's
Oh,
another
wow.
Austin here. Okay, this is confirmed. We just have the quiz
Confirmed.
figured out.
Add him to the Austin chat.
We're
I mean, we
connecting
have
the
a Steve
dots,
chat.
Matt.
We have a
Right?
Steve chat.
That's
Steve.
amazing. I wanted to make it Jay's chat since there's so many J people named, but
There's 3 JAY.
I don't know. No, I mean like J's, like J the letter.
Yeah, I know.
But I guess the last thing to talk about is the upcoming season that's still in production, which is Sicily Islands.
I think it's Sicily.
It's just
No,
Sicily.
Sicily Islands. Where the fuck did I put islands in there? Sicily.
and it's always islands.
Just every season, whatever the name is, plus islands. They're doing
Uncharted Islands.
They're doing the USA versus the world, so I'm guessing Stefan's coming back to represent the world.
Okay, well, as honest as I would probably be to return, I'm gonna like drop a bombshell. I'm not in Norway anymore. I'm pretty sure like everyone should know this by now. If not, I'm using this as my platform.
I'm not saying you have to be like I want to be the world and just say Mexico because like why not?
Well, I mean, I feel like my career started in Norway, so I mean, it would kind of like serve like a little bit of a basis. Like, hey, well, look, I returned. I'm a Norwegian player. Look at me. Da 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 da. Watch me be first boot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I really don't know. And then we were joking about this on call. It's like, hey, Stefan, what if you like traveled back while Sicily was still in production, and we would just say, oh, Stefan traveled back to the US. Okay, tribe swap.
Tribe swap.
But me, if Sicily started while I was in the UK, could I be on the international tribe?
I know. I think what the wiki says is they're doing newbies and like 3 returnees or something. So
it was like newbies and like 2 returnees on each tribe, I think.
3 returnees.
I don't know if they can I don't know how many newbies they can get from that. Do you think they can get a lot of newbies that are not in the United States? I mean, Canadian, I'm sure they can get like a shitload, but.
They tried to recruit my boyfriend.
Oh, nice! Look at that.
Wait, no, they could get Nick, who just won Atlantis. They could just get Nick.
Right?
Yeah, Nick. They should.
I think with Australian Survivor coming up soon, I think we're going to get a lot more Australians interested in this maybe too. So
I love Australians.
maybe not this season, but like I think in coming seasons we're going to see a few more.
Because of Survivor Australia. Yeah.
Yeah. And then New Zealand. There's going to be Survivor New Zealand as well.
I'm just telling you guys, we have like 16 seasons of Survivor in Norway, so I'm like expecting a huge like Norwegian influx of people coming in soon.
No, dude, there's a lot of people from Norway. Like Alf, I just know Alf to be honest.
It's really just Alf and me. It's just Alf and me.
I'm sure there's one more person, but I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, I don't know when Sicily's starting. David's gonna be on the next podcast to give me the tea, so we'll see about that.
TBA to TBD, so we don't know.
Oh wait, and then what about like the 45th?
Côte d'Azur.
That thing.
I'm helping Fox with that one, so.
All these seasons, like I felt like there's a good amount of like seasons happening, and then hopefully they start a little later. But
I think what mainly screwed it up was the fact that Bora Bora went on so long, and then Generations ended so quickly.
Yeah.
And then Aeolian was just like in the worst position ever for anyone to even pay attention to it. And then it's like pretty much everyone's schedule started with Maldives and now is like picking back up again.
Yeah,
it's normal.
It's normal.
It's like how when Uncharted and Malaysia like ended on the same day. That was.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it did.
It happens all the time.
Kirsten, Kate is technically. Well, Kirsten succeeds Kate, but Kate won after Kirsten.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that play like that. Like they won before the other winner or whatever.
Yeah.
It happened with Bhutan and Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And Aeolian, because Sharif did that and won his second game before my game ended.
Shout out to Sharif if he's watching.
My dad.
And shout out to David because he's messaged me right now, but I told him next podcast.
David G?
David G.
Let's war room him in.
War room, like
Oh,
I swear they're
Alex.
gonna war
Alex
room
is
like
watching. Shout out to Alex.
they're gonna war room in like 6 people into
Right?
Kiribati.
Damn, but I'm getting some tea from David. He says it starts on the 6th, so that's this
Yeah.
Oh,
Friday.
David Robin, David.
5 days away. Oh wow.
Wow, that's fast. Well, we'll get the tea on that once it starts. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for this podcast. Thank you guys for joining me.
Junior.
Right?
Anytime. It's been a pleasure.
We'll see where I post this. I'm not sure where I'm gonna post this yet, but I'll see you guys later.
Waking up inside.
I haven't planned. I haven't planned on how I'm gonna end these, but
And with like
Something
the
quirky.
last words. Let's do
bye from Tumblr Survivor.